A bustling flower market and lion dance at New Year. We're out to photograph Hong Kong, and this is Drone and Phone.
Okay, Andy, it's Chinese New Year's Eve, and we're in probably one of the most busy places you could be in Hong Kong at any time, the flower market. Everyone's buying flowers. I'm going to give you about 1 hour to go and get the best shot so far. How's that sound?
It sounds pretty good. I have to say I'm a little bit nervous because there's an awful lot of people. Mind you, there's an awful lot of flowers, so it should be all right.
In this series of Drone and Phone, I'm hosting amateur photographer Andy, a friend from the UK who is in Hong Kong for a week on a trip to photograph the city. Each episode, Andy will attempt to get 2 great pictures he can hang on his wall back in London. 10 minutes in, and Andy is finding it not as easy as it looks.
I keep getting a really good angle and then the person moves and I'm just going up. So I need to be a little bit quicker, I think, just take the shot a little bit faster. A bit frustrating, actually. It's fascinating, though. It's a beautiful flowers.
It's a tradition throughout China to buy flowers to decorate the house for Chinese New Year, and with just a few hours to go before the market is closed, the pace picks up, with buyers trying to grab last-minute bargains. It's a perfect atmosphere for a photographer to blend into the crowd and capture great street pictures. 1 hour up, and Andy feels more positive about getting that winning shot.
It's been really interesting. I got into it after a while. It took quite a long time, though, I have to say, but you sort of work out what to do and where to go and where to stand and what sort of angle works and what sort of angle doesn't. But really enjoyed it.
Okay, Andy, so for tonight, it's Chinese New Year's Eve. We're on Llama Island, and there's going to be a little bit of a celebration. So I want you to come along and see what pictures you can get.
Looking forward to it. Should be fun. My first.
As the countdown to midnight starts, so people gather around a small temple in the main village of Yongshui Wan. With the advantage of a telephoto lens, Andy was able to stand back and pick out the action as it happened. Later, we sat down to review the final images. Oh, and what we mistook for a dragon was actually a lion.
So, Andy, your first Chinese New Year, we start in the flower market. How do you get on? I mean, it was really, really busy. Lots and lots of people, a lot of energy, people doing all sorts of stuff to try and get rid of their flowers quickly before everyone started the Chinese New Year. And, of course, everyone trying to get a good bargain as well. Fantastic light. We were lucky with the light. Tell me about your pictures.
Well, this is probably my favourite. I'm going to go straight to my favourite this time. I was following this old lady for quite a long time, and I just like the character in her face. She was a little bit overwhelmed, as I was, by all these flowers and all these people, because it was so packed. But she finally decided these fairly plain, simple yellow flowers are the ones that she wanted, and I just managed to get a good line through the flowers into her face, and I just quite like that when she's just about to select the flowers that she's wanting.
It's a beautiful shot, and if I just slide across here, but you did the great thing that you were able to do in the flower market with your long lens, which I didn't have, I was shooting with a mobile phone, was that you could just pick out moments. And you could stand back, watch all the action happen and just pick out moments in the light. And this is like a great little moment of this lady sort of just checking this flower out to see whether she wanted to buy it or not. And I think you've got lots more, right?
Yeah, well, I liked that one. She was really looking very carefully, and I just liked her face. She just had a nice soft face looking at the flowers. I also like those two. They spent hours looking at 3 different plants, and I just love the intensity.
Yeah.
And I've ended up focusing a little bit more on the flowers, not by choice. I don't think I wanted their faces, but I was just doing 1 or 2, really focusing in. I actually love the wider angle with more people in on yours.
Yeah, well, I mean, firstly I had this lady here, she was in the light, and what I was able to do was sit back and wait for people to pass and just shoot away and try and get something. It didn't quite work with this one, but this next one, it just hit the button. I saw this lady, the beautiful light, there was a lot going on. She was selling out flowers like crazy. There's people all crowded around. She was shouting. She had this traditional Chinese hat on, which clearly places it in the region. And then we've got this guy at the background who's just overwhelmed with the flowers that he's just bought. His face expression is unbelievable. It's like, wow, I've got the best deal you could ever imagine here.
Yes.
And it's all in that one picture. So I love your photograph. I think that this one here is a beautiful picture, but I'm sorry, I think I win on this one.
I think I win on colour and you win on absolutely everything else.
Okay, then moving on. At night, we went just before midnight to a small temple and waited. There was a small dragon dance that we've got coming up here, and then firecrackers going off. It was a community event. It wasn't a big public event, really. But it was nice, and you come up with some really sort of intimate images as a result.
Yeah, and it was my first Chinese New Year, and it was just the community spirit that I saw. I do like this one just because it focuses a little bit more on the eye. There's a little bit of movement around it, and the gentleman on our left looking admiringly at the dancers.
I think he's the back of the dragon. He's taking a break there by the looks of things. Yeah, but we've got everything else in that picture. But if we move on from this, now you start again with a long lens, picking things out. And what I love about some of these images is we've got movement in the dragon, which was important. This is a great picture for me. I mean, this is a real killer image because we can see the energy of them trying to move this dragon around the village. And then later we've got these pictures where we see everyone. We see the dragon in the foreground. I think you've got quite a few of these where the dragon's there, a little bit out of focus, a little bit of movement, but lots of people in the back with their mobile phones.
I do like those. I like those a lot, and I think maybe the last one, something like, well, maybe that one, maybe
no, this is the one. I think this is your shot for me. And I did something quite different. Again, shooting with a mobile phone, a bit more limited, but I concentrated on what I could get. You were in a better position than I was actually, and this was the firecrackers going off with the incense and then all these people taking pictures. So I wanted to include a couple of mobile phones in there because they were everywhere. Everyone was taking pictures. Oh, this one's close, I think. Yeah, I'll leave it up to the audience. You can put that on your wall. This is going on my wall.
DJ, surely I've got that one. I'll give you the flower market, but surely that as a community spirit picture of Chinese New Year, you've got beehives on yours, come on.
We'll leave it up to you, the viewers. Now, if you like this show, you never want to miss an episode, please like our Facebook page on facebook.com/Drone and Phone. You'll find our previous episodes nicely catalogued on droneandphone.com and on our YouTube channel. Till next week, my name's DJ Clark.
And I'm Andy Jameson.
And this is Drone and Phone.
So I just got a great picture back there and you saw it. Have you just been back to do the same picture?
I've taken a few slightly better, but they're not bad. Yeah, I thought yours was pretty good, actually.
Shocking, shocking.